Hi guys, welcome. I am here tonight to talk to you guys about Monique. Okay, so Monique, she has been subbing Steve Harvey. Now you guys know that they had this interview together that got a little bit heated. Steve Harvey made some comments that a lot of people had a problem with. He made comments to Monique like she handled things wrong with Oprah, Lee Daniels, and Tyler Perry, the way she called them out. They're big powerhouses in Hollywood, and she should have handled it differently. He said the best thing you can do for poor people is not be one of them, and you can't help them this way. Um, and you have to go and watch the interview itself. But Steve Harvey said a lot of things that hit nerves with a lot of people, especially commoners, common people that are just everyday working class people. They felt some kind of way. And Monique, I really like Monique. I feel like Monique is very funny. She's talented. And I love anyone who stands up in their truth. Even if it's a truth that we don't necessarily agree with, I always respect people that just are who they are despite what others think, and I just always can respect that. Someone who does not try to follow the crowd, but they're just going to be them, period. You know, what they believe is what they believe, and they stand for something and they stick with it. They don't waver to make other people feel comfortable or to fit in with the crowd. At any rate, Monique was subbing Steve Harvey on her Instagram. And the first post, she posted Muhammad Ali. And this was a speech that he was given, and she captioned it, y'all think Steve Harvey needs to hear this. And she also put here, I just had to repost this. This is for anybody putting money first and not the love of your people. I love us for real, and she's speaking about her people. So what I'm going to do for you guys, I'm going to play this clip that of Muhammad Ali and what he had to say. For me, I loved what he had to say. It was very powerful. And yeah, I think this was a good post. Whether you agree with Steve Harvey or whether you agree with Monique, I think what Muhammad Ali had to say was very powerful, and it really showed his true character, and I can respect everything he said. So anyway, I will go ahead and play this for you guys, and listen up.
Boxing when it comes to the freedom of your people. So everything I'm doing, if it means hitchhike tomorrow, if it means be raggedy, if it means look for a job, I'll be happy because I can go to bed, my conscience is clear, and I didn't sell out or trade my people just because I could be rich in Hollywood with a yacht out here on my, that could be my yacht right there. Imagine it's valued at $200,000, but I wouldn't want that damn yacht if I couldn't go back over in the black neighborhood and protest a black woman being raped. The hell with the yacht, the hell with the championship. So I want the people to know this, you understand? Money means nothing to me, not boxing when it comes to the freedom of your people. So everything I'm doing, if it means hitchhike tomorrow, if it means be raggedy, if it means look for a job, I'll be happy because I can go to bed, my conscience is clear, and I didn't sell out or trade my people just because I could be rich in Hollywood with a yacht out here on my, that could be my yacht right there. Imagine it's valued at $200,000, but I wouldn't want that damn yacht if I couldn't go back over in the black neighborhood and protest a black woman being raped. The hell with the yacht, the hell with the championship. So I want the people to...
Okay, so I kind of played that twice because I wanted you guys to kind of hear the beginning. But the point is, Muhammad Ali he was given an interview, and he was just saying how he would not give up his integrity if it meant leaving his people behind. He was just saying how basically the opposite of what Steve Harvey told Monique. So Monique posted this pretty much subbing Steve Harvey. She also posted another video. Now, in this particular video, you can hear from like movies, like those slave movies, you can hear people in the background saying like, oh, I'm in the big house, I'm with the master, blah, blah, blah. Basically these were the quote unquote house niggas, and they were the ones that got to stay in the house. as opposed to the people that worked in the field. And supposedly the black people that were in the house, they actually got treated better than the ones in the field. And it even kind of like goes with skin color too. I guess the lighter skinned people were a lot of times chosen to be in the house, and the darker skinned people were out in the field. But that's a whole other topic. But at any rate, Monique also posted this, and I'm going to go ahead and play this clip for you as well. So listen up, guys.
Out here. We can't come out here and do it any kind of way we want to. He own you. He can do anything he want with you. There ain't nothing you can do. A money game. This ain't the black man's game. This ain't the white man's game. This is the money game. Scratching and scrabbling most of my days to get where I got. Not sacrifice yourself. The best thing you can do for poor people is not be one of them. I itch in the big house kitchen. I got pine boards on the floor of my cabin. I crumble. My children crumble. My grandchildren crumble. And it don't take much coughing for the master to make me have a cup of corn whiskey for my medicine. I cannot, for the sake of my integrity, stand up here and let everybody that's counting on me crumble so I can make a statement. Now that is fine living for a nigga, and I'll be damned if any African Guinea man is gonna make me lose all I've been working for. Now you take my money. There are ways to win the war in a different way. You better learn. You best learn, or you're gonna get the bloody back for sure. We black out.
Okay, so this was just some a post that Monique put on her IG page, in which she was kind of intertwining the interview with her and Steve Harvey and posting clips from black movies in which they were showing the black people that were in the house, which they call house niggas. They had them kind of like telling the other black people, look, you might, I'm getting all this because I kissed Massa's ass, pretty much. And basically, I guess Monique was kind of saying, enough is enough at this point. She was saying she understands that, it seems like she understands that we're black and that we do have to move a little differently in order to get things. She said, but basically, if everyone just sits back and does this, is it ever going to change? Are we ever going to be treated equally and not have to move differently than everybody else to get the same treatment? And then, it's kind of true, she's doing a very selfless thing, something that most people would not do. Most people would take their money, just like Steve Harvey said, and go live. If they got to do whatever it takes, they'll do it. They don't care, about you calling them a coon or whatever, as long as they're getting their money. And that's how I think the majority of people feel. There is a few people like Monique who choose, no, I want to make us change. So the way the world works, though, we have to have people like Monique in the world, because otherwise we would still be on the back of the bus. So if everyone just says, okay, well, let's just lay down and just go with it, then, guys, we would never get anywhere. If Martin Luther King would have said, I'm doing pretty good here. I got my church. I'm making good money here. I have my education. I don't want to stand up for anything. It's going to cause too many problems. I'm just going to sit back and do what the massa says so I can just keep having a safe life for my family. Where would we be as black people? And the same with all the other black leaders, Malcolm X, just everyone who put their life at risk to fight for a larger cause. So, with that said, Monique, we have to have people like that. Of course, everyone's not going to be like that. Everyone's not built for that. And, you got to do you in life. Everyone has to stay in their lane. And this is her lane, and she's doing it. Another thing I wanted to kind of read to you guys real quick here. Monique, on the post the last post that I just played for you, there's also a definition of selling out on that post. And then under the post is the video with her interview with Steve Harvey. So she's definitely sending subliminals to him. She's subbing him for sure, which, that's fine. I mean, that's her prerogative. But let me go ahead and read this to you to give you an idea of what she's saying here. So, selling out, a common idiomatic pejorative expression for the compromising of a person's integrity, morality, authenticity, or principles in exchange for personal gain, such as money, in terms of music or art. Selling out is associated with attempts to tailor material to a mainstream or commercial audience. So basically, she was saying, I guess this is the definition of selling out. This is the definition of Steve Harvey, allegedly. But yeah, so I don't know. Monique is making her point. Monique she's the first black, I guess, comic to get a residency in Vegas. So good, kudos to her. Monique is very funny. She's very talented. Hopefully she can, make a comeback and make the money she deserves, et cetera, et cetera. And although she's coming in forceful, in life, like I said, most people aren't forceful. And without those forceful people, we would not be able to move forward and progress. So although everybody is not going to jump on the bandwagon and do things like this, we have to respect people that have enough balls to go out and stand up for a group of people, for the greater good. Because basically Monique is sacrificing her career to do this, because when she spoke out against those powerhouses like Oprah, Lee Daniels, and Tyler Perry, a lot of people in Hollywood stayed away from her because those are the powerhouses, and they employ a lot of black people, in their movies and things like that. So it's tough. And I think Monique, she expressed also on her interview that I think the reason why she got so angry is because they had all individually told her that she had done nothing wrong. However, when she was being hung out to dry, none of them, including Steve Harvey, who also said he felt that she didn't do anything wrong, he even went so far as to say on the interview that he didn't feel that she had done anything wrong. But he did not stand up for her at that time, back in the precious days when all this stuff started. So she said she was hurt that no one had her back, because she felt like if at least one of them had her back, people wouldn't have been looking at her like she was crazy, and she feels like that would have prevented her from being blackballed. So what do you guys think? Do you think that Monique is going too far? Do you think that Monique is doing the right thing? Do you think that Monique will bounce back with her career? Should they all have a sit down? Monique, Oprah, Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? I think it's all very interesting. And like I said, I can only respect anybody who stands up in their truth and, goes with it. I mean, I don't care who you are, because most people in life are not genuine. Most people follow the crowd and do what they have to do to fit in and make it in life easy. Most people don't want to rock the boat. So you have to give people props when they have enough, they have enough to say, I don't care if I lose everything. I'm going to die on this, for this cause. All right. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy your Friday night. And please like the video, share the video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I also have books on Amazon. I have 4 books on Amazon. You can find them under the author Nikki Free. Thank you so much. Peace.